Hey yo, what is up? Welcome to Ninja Geek Games. Cuphead is a manic fast rolling dice game where players take on the roles of Miss Chalice, Elder Kettle, Mugman and of course Cuphead, in an attempt to take on bosses by frantically rolling and assigning dice to dodge enemy attacks while simultaneously trying to take them out. What's more, each round players take their turn together and have limited time to carry out their actions. The game offers campaign style play with multiple enemies and additional rules within boss packs where players collectively gain upgrades to take with them into future missions. Let's take a look at the gameplay. Each player begins the game with their own player board and 6 dice consisting of 5 action dice and 1 X die. Health and game parry tokens are placed here, and this is where players' dice can be placed during a round. The game comes with 8 unique boss packs, each containing a variety of bosses, rules and hidden surprises, where the deck from one box is placed alongside the boss board, together with the individual boss card that indicates its health based on player count. So, during a round, you'll first need to reveal boss attack cards, start the timer and all begin rolling your own pool of dice. These will need to be assigned to your player boards where you can then resolve the attack cards and potentially cause damage. When revealing attack cards, you draw 3 and place them on the boss board areas. I'll explain why there's a 4th area later. Now, it's important to note that each of these card spaces correlates to a paired dice slot on your player board, and this becomes relevant when placing dice. During a round, players will aim to roll and place dice on their player boards to match the icons on the attack cards in the correct areas following specific rules. Firstly, at any time you can re-roll any dice not on your player board, but must roll all the dice available. You'll need to place dice on your player board area from left to right, and once placed it cannot be moved, meaning you cannot look to place dice in previous areas. Once time runs out, players look to see if they have successfully dodged all attack cards. If matching dice are placed in the correct board areas, then that player does not take damage. However, if a player has misplaced the dice or left an area empty, they suffer 1 damage for that attack card, regardless how many dice were required. Now, if during assignment you are lucky enough to have rolled and placed a die with a hit symbol, in addition to dodging that attack, the enemy will also take 1 damage. This means you cannot score hits in areas that require 2 dice. Also, the X dice can be used just like a standard attack die, but if used for a hit, it does double the damage. If both players and boss are still in the game, then the attack cards are discarded and more cards are drawn for the next round, and this continues until the players or the boss are eliminated. Although I don't want to spoil the content of the boss packs, if there are more enemies to face, you'll continue to fight this new enemy, but you don't reset the player's health. Now, you'll have noticed that there are 4 attack card areas on the boss board. When drawing attack cards, you will always draw 3, but if a Wallop card is drawn, you'll continue to draw so that there are always 3 attack cards in addition. Then, if during a round you are able to place a dice with the diamond symbol in the correct area, players then get to draw a Wallop card that gives them a one-time bonus to be used in future rounds. These can provide free dice icons and all sorts of goodies. Players may also place hit die in this area to cause further damage to the boss. The game continues until all bosses are defeated or players are eliminated. The game provides fast and furious fun of panicked rolling, re-rolling, curses and screams as players attempt to complete fairly simple tasks in just 20 seconds. At times you'll find you've misplaced dice or accidentally re-rolled a dice icon you wanted and laugh, then cry, and then laugh because you cried. Once a boss is defeated, you can gain some cool upgrades to take into future missions, and each boss deck provides a completely unique game by employing new rules you'll have to get your head round. Players have to work together where you can revive teammates by gaining and using parry tokens, but the game also offers a solo variant. It has a push your luck element too. For example, you may be tempted to place hit dice or Wallop icons within your first roll, but this leaves you with less dice to use for the remaining cards. Or do you spend time desperately trying to dodge an attack card that provides a parry token as a reward, knowing a teammate is in need, whilst that timer is getting close to 0, putting yourself in peril? There are also a number of sealed envelopes that can only be opened if specific conditions are met during the game, but I won't spoil the content of these. The artwork has a very vintage feel to it, and there is also a campaign save sheet to record your progress. You can download a companion app that includes its own timer, and it also grades your games depending on how well you played. Each game takes about 20 minutes to play, so you can get quite a few plays in just one sitting. I really enjoy this game, and it really does make you question your own ability to remain calm and cool, as that part of you will break down pretty quickly. This is Ninja Geek Games. Cheers.